Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to our psychology channel, where we explore the most fascinating and significant aspects of the human experience. Today, we have on our agenda another important and painful topic, love triangles and why all sides eventually reconcile with infidelities. This situation seems unbearable for all participants. However, psychologists assert that a love triangle arises not by chance and, by a strange twist of fate, is convenient for each participant. We will examine the reasons why men, women, and their mistresses might find themselves in such a complex emotional situation. For men, this could be an attempt to escape the trap of codependency or a desire to experience forbidden feelings. Women might hope to preserve the marriage by letting their husbands go but not completely destroying it, or else to recreate a familiar scenario from childhood. Mistresses, in turn, might avoid excessive closeness or try to break up another couple, replaying scenarios from their own childhoods. We will delve into the psychology of each of these aspects and try to understand why even in such a painful situation as infidelity, people can find some benefit and convenience for themselves. This perspective on the problem will help us better understand the mechanisms underlying interpersonal relationships and possibly provide a key to solving some of the problems associated with unfaithfulness and infidelity. Join us on this journey through complex human emotions and relationships to learn more about what drives people in such difficult situations. We will also discuss how these motives affect the psychological well-being of all participants in the love triangle and what long-term consequences may arise. Each side in this complex situation seeks consolation and a way out of internal conflicts but often finds themselves in even greater confusion. It's important to understand that a love triangle is not just a story of infidelity and betrayal. It's a story about the search for oneself, about fears and hopes, about the desire to be understood and accepted. We'll discuss how to deal with feelings of guilt and shame that inevitably arise among participants in such relationships and how these emotions affect their self-esteem and interaction with the surrounding world. Moreover, we will offer strategies that can help participants in a love triangle find inner harmony and build healthier and happier relationships, whether it's restoring existing connections or seeking new paths for personal growth. We'll discuss the importance of forgiveness, of both oneself and others, and ways to heal wounds inflicted by infidelity. Finally, we'll share real-life stories that demonstrate how people were able to overcome difficulties associated with love triangles and learn to extract lessons from these trials that contribute to their personal development. This video is not just an analysis of the psychological aspects of a love triangle. It's a call for deep self-awareness and understanding that each of us harbors the strength to overcome any life difficulties. Together, we will find ways to meaning, forgiveness, and healing, opening new horizons for personal growth and happy relationships. As we can see, a love triangle is not only about secret meetings and turbulent passions but also about the deep psychological processes occurring in the soul of each participant. Let's take a closer look at how exactly psychological mechanisms and life scenarios influence people's choices to be in such a complex situation. For many men, finding themselves in a love triangle might be an attempt to balance their internal conflicts. On one hand, there's a need for stability, support, and certainty provided by family and marriage. On the other, a desire to experience novelty, passion, and the opportunity to express themselves beyond the strict confines of familial relationships. These conflicts may lead to seeking an escape beyond the bounds of marriage, without leaving the primary union. Such a decision, though it may seem like a way out, is fraught with creating even more tension and internal conflicts. For a wife who learns of infidelity, the question often arises, fight for the marriage or let go of the situation? Some women choose to preserve the family, even knowing about the third wheel. This can be motivated by fear of loneliness, a desire to maintain a full parenting partnership in a two-parent family, or an unwillingness to disrupt the established way of life. Mistresses also have their psychological motives for staying in such relationships. This might be a desire for closeness, but with the preservation of their own space and independence. Or, conversely, an attempt to destroy another couple as a way to affirm their attractiveness and value. In each of these cases, it's important to understand that a love triangle is a signal of deep internal conflicts and issues that require attention and, possibly, work with a psychologist. Resolving these issues takes time, patience, and the willingness to confront the challenging aspects of one's own personality and life choices. Realizing that a love triangle can be a point of reevaluation and reboot in your life opens new horizons for personal development. In every crisis lies the opportunity for growth, and every experience is a chance to learn something new about oneself and the world around. In this video, we've tried to dissect the complex motives and psychology behind love triangles. In his video, we treated to delve into the complex motives and psychology of the triangle. We hope this helps you better understand the dynamics of such relationships and perhaps find ways to resolve them. Remember, the help of a qualified specialist can be key to resolution.